Hannah Farmer, the youth librarian at the Seguin Public Library, and this is our video series, See Seguin. You can join us as we explore our community by visiting different groups and businesses. Today we are at Sweet Treats, which is one of my favorite places in Seguin, a cupcake bakery. And so we're gonna go inside and meet the owner and learn some things about cupcakes. Let's go. Okay, we're here inside Sweet Treats. Again, I'm Hannah Farmer, the youth librarian at the Seguin Public Library, and we are exploring businesses and groups around the community. And so we're in Sweet Treats, and I want to introduce Commie from Sweet Treats. Would you like to introduce yourself and your business?
Hello, I'm Commie Holmes, and this is my business, Sweet Treats. We are a bakery here in Seguin. We specialize in custom cupcakes. We also do custom cakes as well. We do a variety of other desserts daily, from cookies to brownies. We do decorated sugar cookies. We kind of fall in like with holiday season, so right now it's fall. We're doing a lot of fall flavors, a lot of warmer flavors, a lot of cinnamony type things, and of course pumpkin's always popular. So that's what we're doing right now. So I'm just glad you guys wanted to come and showcase our business. I'm really excited to show you guys what we got going on.
Thank you so much. Can you point out some of the flavors that are here in the display case?
Sure. So on a daily, we have what I call our OGs of the group. That's our wedding white, triple chocolate, and strawberry. So we have those on a daily. Today we have Hot Fudge Sundae. We have Mama's birthday cake. Like I said, we're going into the fall season, so today we have pumpkin cheesecake. We also have pumpkin pecan waffle, birthday cookie velvet up here, and I call that red velvet with cookie on top because we do a lot of different type of red velvets. We have Snickers and peach cobbler. So we usually have anywhere from 8 to 10 flavors a day. We want to build up to get to 12 flavors a day, but right now it's just myself baking and my daughter Brooklyn, who's in the back doing cookies. So it's just us, so we're kind of limited to what we can do, or we'd be here all night.
Yeah.
But we enjoy it though.
So does that Snickers one actually have the Snickers candy bar on top?
It actually has a homemade nougat that we make.
Wow.
And it tastes just like a Snickers.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yes.
Doesn't that sound good, guys? Okay, well, I think that we have a segment where we are going to actually get to do some hands-on.
Yes, I'm ready. So this is our pumpkin pecan waffle, and that is our pumpkin maple pumpkin cake, and it has pecans baked in it, as well as pecans baked on top. It has a maple buttercream with pecans sprinkled on top, waffle drizzled in maple syrup and pecans. And then of course it has the pumpkin. Our pumpkin cheesecake is our pumpkin spice cake with a cream cheese buttercream, and it has a pumpkin cheesecake on top, and it's sprinkled with a little pumpkin pie spice and nutmeg.
That sounds delicious.
So what we're going to work on today is we're going to make, you're going to put together a pumpkin pecan waffle, and then we're going to do one of our birthday sprinkle cakes.
Okay. So everybody wears gloves when they're baking here?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
That's good.
We always wear our gloves. We also have, we take precautions with, of course, with COVID. As far as our sanitation, we operate through drive-through only.
Okay.
Brooke usually works the window, so she's masked up all the time. So
That's
we're
great.
taking all those precautions. And plus, when you're baking and cooking, you always want to, be constantly washing your hands. So we practiced all these procedures before even COVID hit. So when COVID hit, it was just like second nature for us to, make sure we were cleaning and doing all that good stuff.
Right.
Because we want everybody to be safe.
Yes.
All right, so which one do you want to start? You want to do hard or simple
Let's
first?
start with simple first. Okay. Get the hang of things.
Okay. So this is a piping bag and a piping tip here. All right. So then when you frost a cupcake, the main thing is you want to know how much pressure to apply.
Okay.
Right? Because you don't want to go in full because it'll blob. You want to get your technique just right. So my technique is cause a mess up. So I just kind of build just a little, and once I build, then I take it around and make the swirl.
Wow, you make it look so easy.
That's it.
Okay, so that's the cheesecake frosting? Okay.
No, that's our vanilla almond.
Vanilla almond. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze with this hand.
Straight up. You want to build. Keep going up. Now you start doing, there you go. Keep going, build up, build up, build up, build up. I think somebody's made cupcakes before.
Oh. Maybe a few.
So we got some sprinkles here, and then we'll just take the sprinkle and we just sprinkle it on top. And there you go.
These are my rainbow sprinkles. I love rainbow sprinkles.
They're always so pretty and festive.
All right.
There you go.
Cute.
So now our pumpkin pecan waffle, like I said, this is a maple buttercream that we're doing. And this one, it's not hard. It just requires a little bit more steps.
Okay.
So this one, make sure my bag doesn't have any air. Okay. So here, there. And then we put our waffle. Now what I like to do is go ahead and pinch my waffle in there like that. Put it on. And I'll take it back out. And then we'll drizzle it with a little bit of maple syrup, just like that. And then stick our pumpkin back in.
Cute.
And there you go.
Okay. I'm going to try it. This one's a little harder. No air in my bag.
No air in your bag. You got it secure. There you go. Good.
Okay, thank you. And we got a waffle.
And I just poke it in there so when I don't push on my buttercream too much.
Just on top?
Just stick it right in there.
Okay, and then take that back out.
Then you're going to put a little syrup.
This is maple syrup. Is that enough?
That's enough.
Okay. Oops.
So you might, that's the reason why I poked the hole in before, because it won't press the buttercream down.
Sit down. Super cute. Oh, look at these beautiful cupcakes.
You did a really good job.
Thank you so much.
And so this cupcake can actually be considered breakfast too.
Yeah. I love
several of those that we consider that you can have for breakfast too.
I love it.
Pop-Tart, our blueberry muffin, so
it would be good with my morning coffee too.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, can I ask you a few questions now? Do you have to do a lot of math when you're cooking cupcakes, when you're baking? Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Math plays a big part in baking. You have to know your measurements. A lot of recipes, we double and triple a lot of recipes, so we have to know that measurement, because in a recipe it only gives you enough for so many servings. So if we're tripling and quadrupling recipes, we have to know the math. Like for instance, 1 cup, if we're tripling that recipe, we would have to do 3 cups or half a cup. You know, we have to know the math, and fractions are a big part of baking.
Yeah.
And it takes up, we know it just because we know it, but you have to be exact, because if you put more flour than what you're supposed to have, you can mess your recipe up. Your cupcake can come out dense, or too moist where it just crumbles apart. So you have to know, follow your recipes exactly.
So you're actually doing multiplication when you're tripling or doubling a recipe.
We definitely are. We do a lot of adding, even subtracting, because there's recipes where we may not need, as much you know, this, we just want to make a certain part of it. So there's times we have to subtract, and then there's times we have to add. So we have to be precise in our math. So math is very important. So kids really, I mean, cooking is a lot of baking, and cooking is a lot of fun, but it also is a learning experience. You have to really know your math.
Right.
So math is a very important subject to learn.
Yes, I think we have some books that you can check out at the library, kids, about baking and math, if you're interested in that. And so yeah, make sure that you pay attention to your math in school if you want to be a good baker or a good chef.
And we actually did, if you guys follow us on Facebook, tell your parents to follow us on Facebook. We did a live video, and it was called Bake a Batch of Fractions, and we actually doubled a cupcake recipe. So you can go to our Facebook and check that out. And a lot of kids, they did follow it, and they made the cupcakes as we were making them. And we got a lot of feedback on it, and they really learned a lot.
That is wonderful. We'll have to check that out. So can you tell us a little bit more about your baking videos, and if kids want to bake at home, how they can stay safe?
Sure. Like I said, we did do a video, bake a batch of fraction. It's hard to say it when you have to say it 3 times. But anytime a child is in the kitchen, I would advise a parent to be around. You never want, you know, to be around the stove, the hot stove. You always want to use safety. You want to make sure you're using your oven mitts. It's very important. Water is also can be very dangerous because it can get very hot. So you want to watch the temperature on your water. And you always want a parent around when you're doing anything in the kitchen, because we use sharp utensils. Things that you think may not hurt you can really cause serious harm to you. So parents, yeah, I mean, I grew up in the kitchen with my mom. She was always there with me, my sister as well. So we know kitchen safety.
Yes.
And so my children, I did the same thing. So parents, really, it's very important to stay in the kitchen with your child when they're baking.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. You must go through a lot of flour and sugar. Do you know about how much flour you use in a week?
Oh gosh, we order flour in 20-pound bags.
20 pounds?
Yes.
Oof, okay.
And so we use about maybe 80 pounds of flour in like a 2-week time.
Wow.
So we order lots of flour. Sugar is one of our main ingredients. We go through sugar like, we also order sugar in 20-pound bags too. We go through sugar like water.
Right.
Because we use sugar for everything. And like I said, we use a lot of, double a lot of recipes. So, you know, that bag of sugar goes really quick. Sugar, flour, baking powder, baking soda, not so much because you only need 2 teaspoons here and there. But sugar and flour, we go through a lot.
Yeah, I bet. Okay, now I am super hungry. Can we sample this cupcake? Yeah, I'm excited.
So I did save you guys one. Here you go. So which one would you like to try first? Let's skip the pumpkin waffle or the cheesecake. Oh, I forgot to tell you, in the cheesecake, in the pumpkin cheesecake, there's actually a cheesecake custard in the center of it.
Oh, well then I want to try that one first.
Except for cheesecake, huh?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Back here. Alright. So pumpkin
So
cheese.
just peel that paper back and get to it.
Okay. Ooh, look at all that pumpkin-y color. I love that. And so this is a piece of cheesecake with crust on top?
It's actually a layered cheesecake.
Oh, I see the custard inside. Let me turn it for the camera. Look at the cheesecake inside.
Approve? Very good.
Oh man. This is so good. I need another bite. You can taste those pumpkin spice flavors and
Tastes like
it tastes like fall. It's so wonderful. I hope that you guys get a chance to come try the pumpkin cheesecake. It's so delicious. Okay, so this is the maple.
That's the maple pumpkin pecan.
Maple pumpkin pecan, all delicious fall flavors.
And probably wouldn't have the two together, but since you guys were coming today, I wanted to do something special.
Okay, so yeah, so the customers can come and see which one you have that day, right?
Yes.
Oh, I can smell the maple syrup. It smells so good. Look how tall that is. This one is really good.
And the pecans.
And it gives it a good crunch. And then I'm gonna take a bite of the waffle too. It's still morning, so I gotta have my waffle.
Nice and crisp waffle.
It's very crisp and delicious. I don't know which one tastes more like fall, honestly, but they're both equally delicious. I am a sucker for cheesecake, so I love this one, but the maple and pecans together is so good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm so glad you enjoyed them.
Yes. Is there anything else that you want kids and parents to know about sweet treats?
Like I said, we do custom cakes for birthdays. I know we do cupcakes. Kids always love cupcakes for their birthday parties, things like that. So we do customizing that. We do specialty cupcakes. If you have a theme you're going with, we try to match your theme that you're working with. And I just would encourage parents to bake with your kids. It's fun.
Yes.
Learning can be fun. And I know when I was, younger, I didn't realize what I was learning until I got older. And now it was fun, but I was actually learning. So parents, I encourage you to get in the kitchen with your kids and bake with them, especially a lot of the kids right now who are doing, they're staying home. This is a good, going through recipes, picking things out, doubling recipes, that would be a good lesson. And so your kid is actually learning, but they think that they're just having fun. So I would encourage that.
And so where can parents and kids find information on how to contact you?
Okay, well, we're located here in Seguin at 1011 East Court Street. You can contact us by phone, 830-556-9387. You can also send us an email at commiecakes@gmail.com. If you have questions about a custom order, or if you need a quote for a cake, that's our email address. And hey, just pull through the drive-thru. We're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4:30. Saturdays we are open for custom pickup. So just pull through the drive-thru and let us know what you need. We're here to help.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for being part of our See Seguin series.